Hi, Cherie Hansen here. I would like to invite you to come on to my blog at cheriehansen.com and subscribe, as 67,400 other people have, or I invite you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is from April 10th. So there is this character in a movie. What character would inhabit my life? No, I'm not asking what character would play me. I'm thinking more of the scripted, literary aspect of it. How would the rhythms of the life be constructed? What would be the signature dialogue tics? What would be the arc of lessons and recovery? Who is she? It is not so much like I feel I am ghosting my life, but more like I am floating on it. I watch, I learn, I stay loose. I keep finding sanctuary in not knowing. Such a warm, cozy bathrobe of I haven't got a fucking clue presents itself when I am rigidly sore from resistance. Yesterday, on my way to work background for a movie, something remarkable happened. I entered my recurrent nightmare. Since I was in high school, my haunting dream has been that I was late and panic walking in an architectural structure for which I had no map, no reckoning, no tiny clue about the way out. I would grow increasingly anxious until I awoke panting, sweating, and crying out in deep grief. They would find out. They would discover that I could not discover my path, my assignment, my destiny, the destination. As I set out yesterday, I carefully set up my phone for the address that I was to arrive at to report to work. I left early. And then my Google Maps went berserk and crisply delivered words that were lunatic. No, that is not the correct location. I was talking very loudly to myself and to the chiding the hyper female voice coming out of my phone. It was chiding me. I was chiding it. I could not look at the phone because I would be twice felonious. I could not be late because I would be guilty. Yes, I could not get lost because I would be guilty. Yes, I could not be distracted at the wheel. Stopping in a gas station, I was short of breath when I asked for the X on my map. I was going the correct way. I was told I would get there, but I might be late. They would find out. I was not orientated to serve, to be blameless. At an intersection, I frightened the driver of a gigantic red pickup by making a suicide turn in front of it to cut down on time. I was not actually sane at this point. I heard the screaming of the truck's brakes. Then I asked my guides and angels, please take over. I can't be trusted. Then I breathed deeply and I said aloud to my neurotic self living the worst nightmare reoccurrence, but this time in real life, to just trust. You are okay, I told myself. You will get there. And I did. I got there early. I got there with sweat pouring out of my armpits and covering my palms. As I parked the car, I was shaking. I got there by driving through the manifestation of my recurrent nightmare and reliving it with a successful ending. The character who would play my life is neither a hero nor a villain. She is just someone who is changing, shifting, growing, failing, succeeding, learning, being stupid, being stubborn, being open, embracing every single thing. Life is dynamic. Life is a vortex of energies. There is no map. There is no deadline. I just make my way and silently apologize to some terrified person driving a red pickup. I can still hear the brakes. I was a crazy woman. Please forgive me.